Yep. I believe I'm gonna chomp me a little bit of this hair grass. That way when Papa gives me a bunch of food that he shouldn't, my stomach won't be bothering me quite so much. You know, I was just in my zone, drumming away, harping it up. And Troy just came in to the RV and got me so riled up that I had to take a bike ride, another one, to get the heck out of there. You want to know what he told me, folks? He told me, now keep in mind, I have seen groups popping up. I have seen all these posts about, what are we gonna do? It's the end of the world, the coronavirus, oh, we're all gonna die. And Troy tells me there's a 92% chance of surviving the coronavirus. 92%. I could not believe it. I thought for sure it was like 75% of people died, the way people are so damn scared. Are you kidding me? I mean, I remember at 15 years old, now, I had been drinking, but a friend of mine, Ryan, and myself were at Lamb Lake Waterfall, which is the largest man-made waterfall in Indiana. It's at Lamb Lake, and there are ways that you get up to the top. You go up the side, and then go up to the top, or around this side's a little steeper. This side is the long way, it's kind of comes off the dam and you can kind of go straight across to the top of the waterfall. Well, I'm sitting down at the bottom of that waterfall. In the summertime, it wasn't a waterfall at all. It was just a rock cliff because there wasn't any water to be, the springtime is when it was a blasting waterfall. So it was summertime. We're sitting down there. And I get it in my bright noggin that I am going to, I see these little foot and handholds, up this rock face, this cliff. Now keep in mind, this cliff probably goes about 45, 50 feet straight up, and then it starts to slope. So it goes straight up for about 50 feet, and then starts to slope off. Or 50, not 50, yeah, 50 feet, and then starts to slope off to I think it's like 80, 85 or something feet high. Can't remember the exact height. I think it was like 90 something actually. I can't remember. But I knew once I got to where it started curving off that I was safe, right? It was just this straight up part, this 45 feet or 50 feet of straight up. And handhold, little bitty shelf right before the top, like a 2-foot little shelf right before you get to the curved part. I thought, man, I just get to that little shelf right there, and I'm home free. It's easy sailing from there. So I start to climb. And what I do is, somebody just pulled up in here. Can you believe this? They're watching me videotape. I feel a little self-conscious kind of videotaping in public. I don't know, who videotapes themselves? It's just weird. But I guess I am a proud weirdo, so what the hell? Anywho, where was I? Now, let's see if you can see the truck. Oh, yep, there he is right there. See, he pulled up. He's trying to ruin our camera shot, Belbo. That's what he's trying. Oh wait, no, my camera shot was this way, wasn't it? Anyway, so I see that ledge. I say, okay, I can make it to that ledge. I can do this. I got this. Now, at the time, I'm thinking it's a 100% chance I'm going to live, right? I mean, I'm 15 years old. You got a 100% chance of living anything to a 15-year-old. Well, when I get to be about 25, 30 feet up, and I'm hanging on the side of this rock, just basically stuck on the side of the rock like this, straight up rock, and I look down over here, and I'm, 30, 35 feet. I still had a long way to go, I know that. And I'm looking down at those rocks going, this is not just gonna hurt if I fall. I'm probably a goner if I fall, because it's nothing but rocks down there. What was I thinking? Well, folks, I don't know if you know this or if you do any rock climbing, but you can't go down a straight up thing. You just can't. You rappel down. You can't climb down because you can't see where you're stepping. So I have to keep going up. That's my only option. I'm scared as hell. I know I'm gonna die if I don't make it to this ledge. Well, I get almost to the ledge. I'm like 40 some feet up. And I get to the ledge and I see, or I haven't made it to the ledge yet. I see the ledge, right? I'm hanging on these rocks, and I see the ledge is just right over there, about a foot too far for me to reach. No other freaking handholds. I panicked inside, and I said, Lord, I get kind of choked up thinking about it now. Lord, please, I don't want to die. I mean, who wants to die? Not me. I don't want to die. And I jumped. And I grabbed that thing, pulled myself up to it, got on the ledge, and now I'm standing there just shaking like I've never shook before. Adrenaline is just completely surging. I had to literally say, Brad, calm down. You got to the easy part. You got to the easy part. You're gonna fall from shaking. Please stop shaking. And I finally made it the rest of the curve. Because even the curve was scary when I couldn't get my adrenaline to stop. And then I got to the top and I sat there for at least an hour and a half, watching the sunset and saying, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I will never, ever, ever, ever do that again. And I didn't do exactly that again, but I did do a lot more. I mean, I'm better. I am more blessed than a cat, folks. Now that's saying something. But anyway, I mean, my odds were probably 50-50 at that time. Now, I didn't know those odds were 50-50. But give me a break, 92%? 92% of people survive this thing, people. Who gives a shit if you get it? You're probably not going to be one of the 8%. The day just seems that much brighter now that I know that if I do get the coronavirus, I've got a 92% chance of surviving it. Jiminy Christmas. I want to go practice. Well, I shouldn't even say that to the universe, should I? And I won't say that into the universe, folks, no matter how hard you try to make me. Especially when the 8% are most likely old people and babies. Okay? And let me tell you what, there's no old people or babies on Facebook, yet there sure are a whole people that think it's the end of the world. They're dying for sure. You probably got even if you're not old or a baby, you probably got even, 98% chance of freaking living, or 99. Get a grip, people.